There is something I'm very obsessed about, a pitfall I fall into all the time, so I wanted to make a video about it. A video that is a bit special, as you can see. I'm gonna talk about it later. Buying more stuff will not do the work for you. You don't need to buy more gears to start something. You don't need to get the perfect device to start doing the thing you actually want to do. And that's what I wanted to talk about today. I talked in my very first video actually about don't solve problem you don't have, because typically I tend to overthink things before I do them. For example, when I wanted to start YouTube like this, I started to get worried about storage. Like, oh, how am I going to store all the videos I'm gonna post? Because like once a day, it's like it adds up very fast. So I was like, oh, should I have a cloud storage? Should I have extra hard drive? But it costs a lot of money right now. Should I think of like self-hosting storage on the cloud or something because I have my own server? This kind of thing that don't matter at all, and that completely detached from actually doing the thing I wanted to do, which is making video in that case. But I have a lot of other things like this where I feel where making a purchase feels like productivity while it's actually procrastination. Oh, I cannot start, for example, playing guitar unless I have the perfect material extra, where you could actually just borrow the guitar of someone or find another way to practice. Um, I mean, obviously, you need you need to have one basic equipment at some point, but you're probably good with what you have right now. Whatever you want to do, something that I'm catching myself thinking the same thought like every few months for years now, which is about reading. I'm sure you have this idea that maybe I should read more. Maybe that could be interesting to develop the habit of doing that, etc. Well, I've been thinking of buying an e-reader for I think almost 3 years now, and each time I realized that actually I could just read on my phone. Like I have an app to read EPUBs, and it works very well. And if I cannot stick to regular reading habits on my phone, I will not be able to do that on an e-reader. Now, I might buy it someday, but what I really wanted to say is that um, buying more stuff, bloating your wardrobe with more items like this will not do the work for you. You need to, at some point, you need to do with what you have. Typically for those videos, so I started just recording from my MacBook with the webcam. I didn't have even the mic. I mean, I had it, but I wasn't using it because I really don't need to like manage to plug it and have the correct audio source, etc. I really could just use the default one from the laptop. And right now, as you can tell, the resolution and the quality is a bit different from what I usually post online. And it's because I don't have my MacBook anymore. And so I'm using an old ThinkPad that is, I was trying to find when it was released, but it has been released in 2013. It's Intel Core i5 something, I don't really know CPUs and stuff like that. But it has 13 years old now, maybe more than that. It's very old. It has, I mean, it's pretty slow, and it's when I'm running OBS right now, it starts to overheat a bit. I need to close other programs such as I cannot have too many tabs on my browser typically, and it's more than enough to make videos. That's why I'm so excited to make this video, and I was inspired to talk about this subject on this in this format on this laptop. It's because you don't need much. You don't need to get an upgrade. I was thinking of, oh man, I don't have my Mac anymore. I wanted to buy another one. Should I wait to get there to record more videos? But it's actually not required at all. I can just use what I have. The thing was dusting away in the closet. Now I can use it. It's really okay. It's a pain sometimes. Like I said, it's a bit slow. and plugging the mic was actually more difficult than I thought. But that's enough. I can do whatever I want. I can do whatever I really care about doing without buying more stuff. That's really the point I want to bring forward. You know, we can procrastinate in many different ways. One of which is, for example, oh, I need to learn more. I don't know enough on this subject. Sometimes it's true. Most of the time it's not, because you're gonna learn much more on the job. But buying more stuff is more insidious, because it really feels like irrational sometimes. Or if I want to, typically, if I want to start on YouTube, I need the best gear. I need like a camera or something like this. Or yeah, I need a professional microphone. This one was very cheap actually. I think I bought it for 60 euros on Amazon like 5 years ago. It works for okay. But I really didn't need it more than I already had then to get started and make videos. And same thing with many things. For example, I have a graphic tablet, but I started with something much smaller that costed like a tablet that was, I think, 20 euros, something like this. That was pretty bad actually, but that's how I started doing digital art. Now I have a screen one that is getting old, and I'm thinking, oh, maybe I need to have a better material, better equipment, etc. But actually, most likely I do not. Sure, it will be nice, but it's really not what's getting in the way. It's more like my ability to do stuff and my drive, etc., and not exactly what kind of equipment I have. Yeah, I really wanted to talk about it because that's a trap I fall into all the time. Getting way too nice of equipment before starting to do anything. So yeah, I really wanted to remind you that you don't need to buy anything to get started. Don't buy more stuff. You just do the work. Just do what you want to do, even if it's a hobby, even if it's or if it's more ambitious, etc. You just need to start with what you have. That's how you're gonna get good. Thank you for listening. If you have any comments on this, what is your pitfall typically? Because I talked about art, reading, and making videos, but maybe you have this pattern in other areas of your life. So I would be curious to know about it. Please take care, and see you tomorrow.